welcome back to Force Hobby. Why the hell did I close the hood? Stupid. What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? Hope all you're doing well. This is Force Paul from Force Hobbies. Another video. I'm doing my first oil change on my 2022 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack here. I got about 1,100 miles on her, and yep, I'm gonna christen her today. This is a shaker. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the shaker. A tool you do for that. It comes with a nice shaker tool right here from Dodge. Shaker, look at that. Very special. I already removed the 4 bolts here. This guy pretty much just comes right off. We're just gonna take it off real quick, and I'm gonna show you exactly the procedure here, how you do the oil change. I forgot you have to close the hood on this thing, or it's not gonna start from the controller here. The cold start. Always these little safety measures here with these new cars here. Hood open, can't start it. I know, I understand. For those of you guys who like running the vehicle before the oil change to allow a little bit better oil flow, the oil is a little bit warmer, kind of cold comes out. I'm gonna do it. Just go ahead and do a little cold start here. Let's see this puppy. Oh my god, this thing purrs. Woo-wee. Wow, that sounds good. It sounds good, and it smells really good, like a new car. Let it warm up for a little bit. Operating temperature. Of course, it locks up, of course, the car. As you can see here. Oh no, shut it off. So, activate push start button here. There we go. Now everything is on here. Got the 1,043 miles. I'm using the Daytona 3-ton jack. Highly recommended to go at least 3 tons. This car does weigh a little bit over 4,000 pounds, like 4,500 pounds. You do want to have these little hockey pucks here. I could put the link on you from Amazon. They're like 14 bucks each. I got 2 of them, one for each side. Kind of just find a little cut here. Gonna go right in. There you go. Kind of hard to do it with one hand, but they go right in. Those protect the welding slit there. You could just pop them up. So with the jack, I'm gonna go ahead and. This is a nice pump jack right here. You're gonna go right over there, and also you have your jack stands here handy. 2 jack stands, not 4. So kind of one for each side. These are from Walmart here. These are the Base Pro. Oh, who makes these things? Blackjack. Look at that. One of my favorite casino games as well. Blackjack. Go with the Blackjack 3-ton jack. Can't go wrong with those. Thing was like 60 bucks for the whole set. This is nice. Look at this, guys. Like a couple strokes. Boom. Look at this. This whole car comes right up almost. Alright, probably like 10 strokes. Let's get it up and get the jacks in there. Yeah, alright, check this out, guys. This little triangle here is where you want to put the jack stand. Right over there. I'm going to go ahead and jack it up a little bit more so I can just get some more height from this thing. But right on that triangle here. Know how you want it. Put the jack stand right over there on that little triangle. Alright. Okay, guys, I need a 10mm socket wrench for these guys right here. 10mm. You got 1, 2, and 3, 4 with this little plastic cover here that protects the oil pan and oil filter right over here. We'll go ahead and get this off. Definitely recommend using a socket wrench like this with a long socket, 10mm. Woo! Before I forget, I'm gonna go back in there. I actually released my my jack. You always want to have your jack up here for safety reasons. Look at this pump. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pumps. It's already hitting. Kind of want to go a little bit of pressure there. Lock it in place. just for safety reasons there. Always really good to have extra protection there when you go way beneath your car. I was a little negligent there on that one. I just remembered. I do have here Blackstone Laboratories. Those of you who didn't hear about them, they actually do they perform oil tests. So they do a test for the oil, and you put some oil in this little container here. You pack it in like this. I did a couple of Mass 2000 as well. And a very, very nice setup here. And they're gonna review the chemical analysis of the oil. This is them right here. Blackstone Laboratories, they give you a return label here. So it's pretty much free shipping back to them. I forgot, this was, I done this in my car a couple, 2 years ago. Really, really good. They do a whole oil analysis and tell you, you know, what's in the oil, how the engine is running, the longevity of it, oil, all that stuff here. They compare it to like normal levels and, you know, Euro levels too. My Mass 2000 had like trace. Yeah, confirmed it's a 13mm socket, and I just did boom, one tug. So this it was some pressure, but not too much, and it just kind of broke, boom, just like that. Now you can use also a 13mm socket here, but I figured it was on tight from the factory. So let me get my cup ready here for the Blackstone. Yeah, guys, this stuff came out so fast, man. Came out very fast. Oh. Oh my God, there's a bunch of oil on the ground. It shot out so quick. I filled it up though. Filled up the whole canister. Always wear gloves, guys. This can get messy. The nice part of this oil change is too, for the future reference of my vehicle here, doing the oil change at 1,045 miles, which I will confirm here. Yeah, for a future buyer of my on my car here, if I ever sell this thing, I have proof that I did my oil change at like, you know, just over 1,000 miles. Did it all myself here. Took off the shaker. You want to also remove your cap there for the oil, have a bit of flow. Now the shakers usually come with 4 nuts, and you get this nice little tool over here, shaker. Very, very expensive tool from Dodge, and it's also magnetic too. So super, super cool. Take off these little nuts here. Look at that, very, very nice. This tool's always be in my glove box for any kind of routine maintenance, I guess. You know, you don't want to lose your nuts. You lose your nuts, you probably can go nuts. I like about this also, if you guys didn't know how nice convenient this whole oil change stuff is here, when you take off this cover here, it allows absolutely no oil to get caught underneath your skirt. All the oil comes out nicey nice. You got your filter right over here. So that should, all that drip right in this. I'm not gonna move this until this completely drains. I'll probably go wait like another half hour just to make sure the oil is drained from the car. But overall, look at the nice build quality of this car here. Look at these thick control arms here. Wow, super, super nice. Super, super cool here. Got the yellow shock, shock. This ain't the dynamic package, so these are not, you know, adjustable suspension here as far as a ride. So, which is kind of cool. Makes it more mechanical. I think it's kind of a little nicer without that dynamic package. You have more electronics. You also have cables hooked up to here to allow the dampening of the suspension to go, you know, for comfort, sport, or track. You know, I'm not too picky about that. I think the 4 piston calibers do enough as far as braking is, you know. I mean, these rotors are huge. These are just enormous rotors here in this car. If you ask me, hey, you know, I'm happy with what we got. So I'm not complaining about anything. This car does stop on a dime. I did fill my Blackstone oil. You want to wipe it off, and you put it in the pouch and mail it back to them to get a nice oil analysis. Good to have for like... Woo! Hot diggity dog! I'm almost done with this thing here. It's really a sense of accomplishment when you guys do your own, you know, oil changes in your vehicle, you know? No matter how much it is really at the dealership, if you're saving $10 or $5, in this case, talk about like 50 or 60 for me. But, you know, you accomplished something, you did something in your own car, and if you do your own oil change, the first one, you christened it, really. It's a christening for the car. I christened her right in my garage right here. Right here in my garage. Live free or die. And this is the way, of course. For those who watch The Mandalorian. Yep, and here's a little, just a little view of all the tools that you have to use. Simple stuff, you know. As you see, I took off my shaker here. I got my little oil funnel right there. Of course, you're gonna need your oil. 7 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum 0W40. As far as I'm concerned, this is the only brand that makes this oil right now for these particular car engines, for the 6.2 and the 6.4 liter Scat Pack, which I have here. So you guys get a Hellcat, same oil, 6.2. I think it requires probably a little bit less or more, wherever your manual states. But this is the only company that makes it. It is the best oil for your car right here. This is the OEM recommendation right here. Oh, only people who make it, Pennzoil Ultra, that's it. I think it's patented by them too. Yep, so you need your shaker tool. If you have a shaker, take off your 4 nuts there. So there you go. This stays in my glove box like it came with the car. You need your socket wrench here. This is 13 millimeter for the your oil drain plug right here. You also can use, I use this to break it. You can just use a long throw 13 millimeter. It's also a 12 on that side too, I believe. You have 12 and 13. This worked pretty well. To tighten it, you need about 20-25 pounds. Not too much. Pushing the oil filter remover wrench, whatever you guys have, whatever wrench works. This was very hard to take out the oil filter. I had to re-wrench it and I, hurt my thumb a couple times. You need a 10 millimeter socket for your underskirt there. Take off that guy there, 10 millimeters. I just see the bolts here are pretty much perfect shape. Put that right on there. Magnet. So both of them are magnetized. Very, very nice. I went up also here on the jack stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have like 5 cuts there for the height. And I spilled a bunch of oil back there. It shot out so fast, Should come so quick. You know what I'm saying? She comes so quickly and just that oil right out. Man, that was crazy. But hey, I christened her. I'm happy. I got a little oil check, oil analysis. And that's all there is to do, Yeah, one thing to note, very important, make sure that your oil gasket is removed. Mine, I had to go for it and pop it out. It got stuck up there by the oil filter. Super, super important before you install your filter. Make sure you have no gasket up there, because if you do, just put your finger on it and just tap it down. It'll come right off. You don't want to put a double gasket on there. It's not going to seal properly. It's going to leak. You're going to have a mess. It's going to be a disaster. So just do that, guys. Make sure you remove that oil gasket. Make sure you see that area is clear. There's no ring where the oil filter sits. Remove it with your bare hand and it'll pop right out. Super, super important. That's where it is right here. The oil filters come with it on. This was stuck on there. Okay, those of you guys want to see the oil for 1,045 miles. Here it is. Here's the christening. Here it's all about right here, guys. Look at the oil over here. Does it look like, it's not really that dirty. It's not from the video here. Not sure, but not too bad. See that? A little brown, not even black. So there you have it. Live 100 miles. I'll let you know, those of you guys want to see the Blackstone reviews, the Blackstone laboratory report, I'll get that over there too. Leave a comment down below and I have the information once it's sent to me in a few weeks. All right, guys. I can't force you to do it by yourself over there. Do it yourself. Oil change, DII. Wait, I like saying DYI. Do yourself it. It just sounds better. It really writes better on the letters. DYI. Do yourself it. That's what I like to put. That's what I'm gonna put there. DYI, because I just like the spelling better. A little acronym. The DYI instead of DIY. I like the flow better with the letters. I don't know. That's what I think it's all about. I can't force you to do it yourself. This is Force Hobbies, but I can just tell you to do it yourself. Do it yourself. Have like a sense of accomplishment, for God's sakes. Just do it. Any questions down below? Again, not a professional, but I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. That's another quote there. Oh man, this thing is beautiful. Damn, the black and red. Man, I think this is the best colors on a Challenger is black, only because I have a black one. Pitch black. As you guys know, there's 2 special editions that are black. You got the Black Ghost and you got the Shakedown, boy. Probably nobody's gonna get those cars here because they're super overpriced. Shakedown and Black Ghost. The 2 most beautiful Dodgers, I think, are in pitch black. Look at that. Hellcat Red Eye, Black Ghost, and you got the Shakedown.
This here, I will probably get the shakedown graphics here eventually. Go with the shaker. I do believe this is the most sleekest, sexiest design for the Challengers. And you got that Demon and Hellcat hoods. Oh man, I love those hoods too. The Hellcats and the Demon with the long with the two cuts in the hood, 2 vents, and the big scoop. Man, I love that single big scoop. Boy, that's beautiful, boy. Woo! Thanks so for watching, guys. You guys all have a rip-roaring day. I'll leave his channel down below too. Rip Roaring Garage. Hopefully he watches this and approves. And yeah, who knows? Maybe get his thumbs up from him. All right, Alex. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Take care, brother. And all you guys are watching, thanks all for watching. You like and sub. See you guys all later.